Classroom observation for professional growth. Classroom observation is a focused and systematic process used to examine what actually happens during teaching and learning. Its main purpose is not to judge teachers, but to provide objective feedback that supports reflection, professional dialogue, and improvement. Through observation, schools can ensure that teaching practices align with lesson plans, curriculum goals, and learners' needs. Purpose of classroom observation. The primary goal of classroom observation is to support teachers' professional development. An experienced observer collects evidence about teaching practices, learner engagement, and classroom interaction. This data forms the basis for meaningful discussion between the teacher and the supervisor or advisor. Classroom observation also helps identify gaps between what teachers plan to do and what actually happens in the classroom. When observations are carefully analyzed, they provide valuable insights that help improve teaching quality and learning outcomes. Observation methods and tools. Classroom observation can take different forms, depending on its focus. Some observations concentrate on learners' behavior and engagement, while others focus on teaching strategies, interaction patterns, or classroom management. Observers use various tools such as checklists, observation forms, worksheets, or digital tools. Some observers adopt a quantitative approach, recording how often certain behaviors occur. Others use a qualitative approach, focusing on patterns, strengths, and areas for development. Both approaches aim to collect accurate and meaningful data. Observation as professional development. Effective classroom observation should be supportive, not intimidating. Its focus is on recognizing strengths, encouraging reflection, and identifying areas for growth. Supervisors and heads of departments play a key role in guiding teachers to reflect on their practices and improve them. Through reflection and self-evaluation, teachers learn from their own experiences. This reflective process helps them identify successful strategies, rethink challenges, and apply new insights in future lessons, leading to continuous professional growth. Phases of classroom observation. Classroom observation follows three main phases. The pre-observation phase takes place before the lesson. During this stage, the teacher and observer discuss the purpose of the observation, lesson objectives, teaching methods, planned activities, and specific areas of focus. The observation phase occurs during the lesson. The observer collects data on teacher performance, learner engagement, instructional methods, classroom interaction, and lesson flow, usually using a checklist or observation form. The post-observation phase happens shortly after the lesson. It begins with teacher self-reflection, followed by a constructive discussion based on collected evidence. The focus is on strengths, effectiveness, and agreed areas for improvement. Types of observers. Observers may be internal, such as peers, heads of departments, principals, or teachers observing themselves. They may also be external, such as supervisors, trainers, or educational researchers. Today, observation is increasingly used as a developmental tool rather than only for evaluation. Key domains of classroom observation. Classroom observation forms usually assess teaching across several key domains. Personal qualities and linguistic proficiency focus on professionalism, rapport, confidence, and accurate language use. Effective teachers create a positive atmosphere and act as strong language models. Planning and preparation examine how well the lesson is organized, whether objectives are clear, and how effectively time and resources are used. Instruction looks at teaching strategies, learner engagement, opportunities for practice, use of assessment, and integration of skills such as critical thinking and collaboration. Classroom environment and interaction focus on classroom management, learner participation, respect, and quality of interaction between teacher and learners. Questioning techniques assess how questions promote thinking, encourage participation, and support deeper understanding. Teaching facilities evaluate the effective use of resources, technology, and teaching aids to support learning. Written work follow-up examines how consistently learners' work is checked, corrected, and used to support progress. In conclusion, classroom observation is a powerful tool for improving teaching and learning. When conducted professionally and reflectively, it supports teachers' growth, strengthens instructional practices, and enhances learner outcomes. Multiple observations, constructive feedback, and reflective dialogue ensure that classroom observation remains a meaningful part of professional development rather than a one-time evaluation.